my name is Justin Amar and I'm going to show two upper extremity stability and mobility exercises. The first exercise is the shoulder shrug. A shoulder shrug is a great exercise for everyday movement and strengthening the shoulder. It can be done with weights or a resistance band. To perform this exercise, the lifter stands erect, hands about shoulder width apart, and raises the shoulders as high as possible, and then lowers them, while not bending the elbows or moving the body at all. The lifter may not have as a large range of motion as in a normal shrug done for active flexibility. It is usually considered good form if the slope of the shoulder is horizontal in the elevated position. We have two different movements which are elevation, depression. The first one is elevation. In an elevation, this movement is when an upward movement of the scapula, and depression is the downward movement of the scapula. During elevation, we require the trapezius, the levator, the scapula, or the levator, scapula, and the rhomboid minor and major. During depression, we target the trapezius muscles and the anterior muscles like the pectoralis major and the subclavis. This exercise is also an open connect exercise. The next one I'm going to show you is called internal and external rotations. Simply hold a dumbbell or resistance band tight at your waist height, either left or right hand at waist height. Bend your right elbow at a 90-degree angle and tuck it firmly against your side so that your palm is facing downward. Pull your abdominals in. Keep your left hand straightened against your side. Keeping your elbow glued to your right side, slowly abduct your arm away from the body and then adduct it back towards the body. This exercise focuses on the rotator cuff of the shoulder. Internal rotation is when the arm turns well in toward the shoulder. So like when you turn your elbow to face front. External rotation is when you turn the inside of your elbow to face the front. Let me introduce you to the rotator cuff muscles. They are the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis. Your supraspinatus attaches from above, and your infraspinatus attaches from below the spine of the shoulder blade to the top outside of the larger knob of your humerus. Your teres minor attaches from the upper axillary edge, the edge of by your armpit, to the back of the large knob. Teres major attaches from the lower axillary edge to the bit leading up to the front of the smaller knob. And the subscapularis attaches from the front of the shoulder blade to the front of the smaller blade, or smaller knob. Supraspinatus, however, is primarily involved in abduction, and the infraspinatus, teres minor, and the subscapularis are involved in adduction and horizontal adduction. Muscles being used in the internal rotation are anterior deltoid, pectoralis major, subscapularis, teres major, and latissimus dorsi. In the external, the muscles being used are the infraspinatus, teres minor, posterior deltoid, and the coracobrachialis. This exercise is an open connect exercise. Thank you.